YouTubers, it's your boy Amari Points here, and today I'm doing something really new. I am going to be ranking my top 5 anticipated movies of fall of this year, and I have to say this is going to be an interesting list that everyone is going to really love or either hate, I'm not sure. But with everything that's going on, most of the movies that got delayed to next year, I figured I want to try something new and well, share what movies that get me really excited and everything. So I'm gonna start from 5 all the way up to 1. So coming in at number 5 is Expendables 4. And as most of you know, this is another sequel to the Expendables franchise, and every sing- every single Expendables member, minus a few like Terry Crews and Jet Li, are not. Terry Crews and Jet Li are not coming back, but we still got a few favorites: Sylvester Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, Jason Statham, and a couple of newcomers: Megan Fox, 50 Cent, uh, Iko Uwais. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce his name right. I apologize for that. And a bunch of many new people are coming into this fourth installment. Barney and the rest of his team are back. They're honestly fighting against another new evil threat to save the world as always. And after seeing the trailer for this one, I'm impressed. I am really intrigued to see what happens in this new installment. But we know we got a bunch of new villains in this fourth Expendables installment that I am really looking forward to. And Sylvester Stallone and the rest of the team kicking ass, saving the world as always. I'm ready for that, and I'm looking forward to seeing them save the world for the fourth time. For the fourth time, as always. But it's still going to be a fun movie and action packed movie to watch. If you're a fan of the Expendables franchise, you definitely are going to want to see this movie and check it out and be blown away by the action like you were in the past 3 Expendables movies. I am really stoked and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in this fourth installment. Coming in at number 4 for my most anticipated movies of the fall is The Marvels. The MCU's The Marvels, of course. So we know what happened to Kamala Khan and the bracelet and everything. So in a way, this is basically the whole the Marvels teaming up to fight a huge baddie that is threatening the universe. And also it's up to Kamala, Carol, aka Captain Marvel, and Carol's niece Monica to save the universe, the whole galaxy from this evil threat. And it's picking up where WandaVision and Miss Marvel left off. And as most of you already know, like we saw Carol Danvers swap places with Kamala and showed up in her room, as most of you seen in like the post-credit scene at the season finale of Miss Marvel. She suddenly appeared in Kamala's room, and they explained in the trailer that all 3 of them switch places whenever they use their powers, and it's up to Nick Fury to bring them together to help save the universe. As always, this Nick Fury's a total badass, and we know he's gonna bring them together. And Kamala is Kamala Khan. She's Kamala. When she meets Captain Marvel, she's just a huge fan and fangirl, and she freaks out when she meets her because Carol is like her idol and she looks up to her. So yeah, she's gonna freak out. But we also see that Carol and Monica kind of are kind of having like a tough time rekindling their relationship because we will finally explore why Monica really just doesn't really want to be around her right now because there's some stuff that happened in their past. And hopefully this movie will explain what happened. But I am looking forward to seeing the Marvels and seeing what all goes down here because it looks like this is going to be one heck of a team up. And it's picking up right after Miss Marvel and WandaVision, as I said before. It's going to be one of those girl power movies that I am really intrigued by, and I'm looking forward to seeing this happen, and see all the kick-ass moments in this movie as well. And I can say, seeing all these Marvels team up to fight a potential baddie is going to be pretty sweet because lately some of the MCU movies have been a hit and a miss. But this one, I'm positive that it's not going to be a miss. After seeing the trailers for this one, it looks like it's going to be pretty epic. And also, Goose the cat, he is coming back because I loved Goose in the first Captain Marvel movie, and seeing him come back in the sequel to Captain Marvel, I know he's going to be a screen stealer. He's going to be one of those. He's going to be one of those Marvel pets that's going to steal the screen time for sure. And it's Goose. He's a cute little kitty, but he also has some weird stuff going on with him too. But all in all, I'm ready for this movie. I am really looking forward to seeing this latest MCU installment for sure. And we're finally at the top 3 movies. Coming in at number 3 is the prequel to my favorite book franchise, The Hunger Games, Songbirds and Snakes. And as most of you already know, this prequel takes place years before Katniss Everdeen was even born. It's telling the story of President Snow and how he became the person he was in the Hunger Games franchise. And seeing his backstory in this prequel, it's going to pretty much clear up everything. And we know that he's a mentor to a new girl played by Rachel Zegler in District 12. And it's definitely going to be something to really check out. And I'm eager to see how he became the person he was in the Hunger Games franchise, and seeing what he did to rise to power. Because this is going to be a really interesting prequel that everybody is going to really want to check out. I'm going to be really intrigued because I am a huge Hunger Games fan. After reading the books for the first time back in 2011, I'm really intrigued on what made President Snow the person he was in the Hunger Games franchise. And it's going to be one of those prequels that everyone is just going to be really intrigued by. As I said before, I wonder, it makes me wonder how, as most of you already know, and I'm sure there are some Hunger Games fans out there, it makes you want to wonder, how did President Snow become the person he is today? Why is he so fixated with power? This prequel will answer all your questions and much more. I am excited. I'm really excited to see this because it's going to be one for the books, one for the history books, and if you honestly read the prequel, you're going to be ready for the movie as well. And coming in at number 2 is Trolls Band Together, because they actually showed the official trailer for this last night, and I'm sold. I'm really sold. And plus, we get to see Branch help his brother that crashes like Bridget and her and the king's wedding, and Branch's brother tells him that the rest of their brothers have been captured, and it's up to Branch, Poppy, and the rest of the crew to save Branch's brothers. And we also are getting a new song from NSYNC after 20 years. We're finally getting a new song from them, and I'm looking forward to that as well, because honestly, I'm ready. I'm gonna be so ready to see this movie and hear the new song, because we know there's going to be a lot of funny moments, bunch of familiar songs, and a few jokes, a few jokes here and there. That is just going to be something to really see, and seeing Justin Timberlake come back with NSYNC in a new song is going to be pretty good too, because that is going to be really interesting to hear for sure. I can't wait to see this movie come out in November, because it's going to be something that everyone is going to enjoy. And finally, at number 1 is Disney's Wish. That's telling this movie is telling the story of Asha, played by Ariana DeBose, and she makes a wish that is so cosmic that it brings to life a star named Star. I can't remember, but it's still a good way. This movie is still a good way to bring in the Disney's 100th anniversary, and I'm looking forward to seeing this movie, because after seeing the teaser trailer and a few TV spots, I am really sold on this movie. I am really sold on this movie, and I am ready to see how it's going to turn out, because it looks like it's going to be one of those good Disney movies, and it's explaining the wishing star that every single Disney character has wished upon throughout the years. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this is going to play out as well, because it looks like it's going to be one of those movies that everyone is going to want to see. Also, yeah, we get 2 new original songs called This Wish, and another one that's going to be, I believe, sung by King Magnifico, who is played by Chris Pine, who's who I think is going to be a really good villain too. I'm looking forward to seeing this movie, because I have high hopes for it. I know it's going to be one of those movies that everyone sorry guys, that everyone will just enjoy and have a magical time with, because this is a Disney movie and you are all going to love it. Yeah, but it's going to be a pretty interesting, fun movie to watch. And we also get a new Disney sidekick named Valentino, who is voiced by Alan Tudyk. Tudyk, I think. Yeah, yeah, I think that's his name, because we know this actor to play in many Disney movies throughout the years, and I'm looking forward to seeing him voice this cool goat. Only time will tell how this movie will play out, but I know it's going to be good, and it's a good way to celebrate Disney's 100th anniversary, as I said before, and it's going to bring the magic as well. I'm sure of it. And those are my top 5 anticipated movies for the fall. Don't forget to comment down below on what your top 5 anticipated movies are for the fall. Subscribe and share with everyone you know. Press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. Next movie review and my next video is going to be as well. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.